Hey there, fellow car nerds. Welcome back to MG Guy Vintage Vehicles. Greg here with a new Pro Street Friday video. You'll find links in the video description below for each of these vehicles. Alright, enough talk. Let's get on with today's Pro Street vehicles for sale. Alright, let's get started with this 1960 Chevrolet El Camino Pro Street Hot Rod, listed for $65,000 US in Phoenix, Arizona. It has an automatic transmission, and from the seller's description, 1960 El Camino Pro Street, all new 632 Blueprint BBC dynoed at 850 horsepower, runs on 91 pump gas, 2 1/4 inch custom headers by Lemons Headers, all new QA1 coilovers on all four corners, 4 9-inch with 411 gears, Detroit locker, turbo 400 trans with reverse pattern outlaw shifter, big tire car, 33 by 22.5 Hoosiers, custom interior, way too much to list. $65,000, have over $70,000 in it. I have all documentation. May trade for a Chevelle, Camaro, Nova, Mopar product, Ford product of same value. And up next, we have a 1974 Plymouth Duster, listed for $20,000 US in Orange, California. It's been driven 22,000 miles, has an automatic transmission, and a clean title. From the seller's description, cash or trade, Pro Street, super clean, invested over $100,000, too much to list, $20,000 or best offer, or trade for other hot rod or muscle vehicle for same price range or question mark. Okay, here we have a 1959 Chevrolet Corvette convertible, listed for $58,000 US in Canoga Park, California. It's been driven 20,000 miles and has an automatic transmission. From the seller's description, Pro Street, removable hardtop convertible, street legal, current registration, clean title, built SBC engine with dual carbs, don't know the details but the car is scary fast, shortened custom 9-inch rear end, paint is nice and sunny, new tires, runs great, beautiful car, gets lots of attention anywhere you take it. Also may take a trade plus cash depending on what you have. I need at least $35,000 cash or more depending on what your trade is worth to me. Alright, up next we have a 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass, listed for $30,000 US in Louisville, Colorado. It has an automatic transmission, and from the seller's description, 1970 Pro Street Olds, 3-link, 12-bolt rear, 455 with 671 blower. Car has been somewhat detuned to enjoy on the road. Whole car is sealed except for hood and trunk lid. Car is fully tubbed. The paint, although stunning, still has its nicks and scratches and is not perfect. Looking to either sell or trade or even partial trade and pay, going up, not down. Only interested in classics, so please nothing newer than 72. Okay, I am not sure if we can consider this a true Pro Street, but it's a beautiful car and I wanted to include it today anyways. Here we have a 1965 Ford Mustang SCCA Tribute, listed for $29,900 US in Palmerton, Pennsylvania. It is a manual transmission, and from the seller's description, Jerry Titus SCCA Tribute TA race car, street legal, 347 stroker, professionally built and dynoed by Mike Curcio Race Products, MCRP, fresh rebuilt T5 world-class Fox body manual transmission, Meyer Racing rear leaf springs, performance front drop springs, power brakes, front disc, Ford 9-inch 389 posi, 6-point roll cage, 16-gallon fuel cell, torque thrust D wheels, headers, dual exhaust, glass packs, newer carpet, paint, decals, 10-inch Street Pro clutch, Comp Big Mother Thumper, 295 312.512 by .497 107 lobe camshaft, Comp Magnum 1.6 roller rockers, Comp lifters, Comp double roller timing chain, Scat stroker crank, Scat 4340 I-beam connecting rods, Icon flat top 11cc pistons, MSD distributor, Edelbrock intake, .27 compressed head gaskets, Flowtech Thumper 185cc by 60cc aluminum heads, Pro Systems custom Holley tuned 870 CFM carburetor, loud and fast, instant torque. Drive it home, not a project. All the work has been done in the last 2 to 3 years. Dynoed at 436 horsepower, 444 torque prior to Pro Systems tuned carb upgrade. Alright, here we have a 1965 Plymouth Belvedere listed for $40,000 US in Lockford, California. From the seller's description, 1965 Plymouth Belvedere Street Legal Pro Street. It is 18,000 miles since the build and despite being very capable has never been raced. The car is tubbed and the trunk lined with an aluminum finish. The car rides on Mickey Thompson's and turning those tires is a date-correct 440 V8 motor that runs very strong. One of the cool features of the motor is the rare WAN cross-ram high-rise intake. Despite being a cross-ram, it is actually topped with a single Dominator 4-barrel carb. Paired with the motor is a TCI 727 automatic with manual valve body and 2500 stall converter. The rear is a Dana 60 with 456 gears and strange axles. Aftermarket aluminum radiator and electric fan. Now, I'm going to interject here. There is a lot more info available on the original ad. You'll find a link to the ad in the video description below. Okay, up next we have a 1971 Chevrolet Nova listed for $28,000 US in Sylva, North Carolina. It is listed in used good condition and from the seller's description. New blueprint 496, 12-bolt power glide, rack steering, new wheels and tires, may trade. And now for something a little different. 1951 Ford Consul, listed for $12,000 Canadian in Langley Township, British Columbia. It is an automatic transmission and from the seller's description. What we have here is a 1951 English Ford Consul, very rare in these parts and even more unique with the work done on it. GM 350 board and stroked 40 over V8 mated to a TH 350 sitting on a GM chassis. Mini tubes, BC registration, and street legal. Alright, here we have a 1970 Chevrolet Camaro SS, listed for $60,750 in Lancaster, Kentucky. It is an automatic transmission, and from the seller's description. 1970 Camaro Pro Street, 475 BBC, brand new 1071 blower, twin E85 blowers, built 350 turbo trans, 12-bolt coilovers, electric fans, electric fuel pump, $60,750 or best offer or trade. Okay, here we have a 1973 Chevrolet Vega, listed for $17,000 US in Eureka, California. From the seller's description, 1973 Pro Street Vega, caged, tubbed, all steel, all glass, title registered, 10-second car, 17,000 or best offer, trades come to me. Okay, that's it for today's Pro Street Vehicles. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons so you'll be notified when future videos go live. If you are enjoying my content, please consider supporting me on Patreon. There is a link in the channel description below. By supporting me on Patreon, you'll not only be helping me produce these videos, but you'll have access to each and every one of my videos ad-free, 24 hours before they go live on YouTube. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.